Hello all and welcome to my garden. This hobby started out last year with one potted plant my husband bought me for Mother's Day, and it grew and grew and grew until I had a whole porch full of potted plants at our old house. And this year, as probably anyone who will watch this knows, we moved to a new house in the tiny little town where I grew up. And now I have a bigger yard and space to garden, and the hobby has just grown and overflowed from not just one garden but two, and a little in the front yard. And it's something that the whole family's done together, and something we've really been having fun with. And I posted a picture on YouTube, or I'm sorry, on Facebook, about 10 seconds long, just a little video of me watering the garden. And a few of my friends and family asked to see some more, so I thought maybe I could just do a quick little garden tour today and show my out-of-town friends and family what we've been growing, what we've been working on. Alright, first things first is this sort of sad looking cabbage. It was the first thing that we planted, and I at the time did not know about BT. I have since learned about it. I watched a couple videos where people used it on YouTube, and so my husband bought me some yesterday to hopefully try to stop caterpillars, worms from eating my veggies. But this is my cabbage, and I also have spread throughout the front and backyard some of this red lettuce. I actually got this through a program called Grow West Virginia. I think the whole name is Grow West Virginia Garden Challenge. And it's through the Extension Service. And they send you seeds in spring, in summer, and I think they're also sending us some in fall. And this was the spring seeds, and I just, with work and everything, I didn't have time to get them out here till late. So I thought, well, why not? We'll go ahead and try it. And then for the summer crop, they sent cucumbers. These are my marigolds. They're called Nemagon marigolds. I got them from Burpee, and they are supposed to rid your soil of nematodes. I don't even know if my soil has nematodes. I just thought they would be cool to grow, and I saw in the reviews that they were easy to grow, and man, was that the truth. All I did was take my little spade, dig a little furrow down, down the row, and I just sprinkled the seeds in there and then kicked dirt over it. And I mean, look at this. They came up really well, and there was 2,000 seeds in the packet. I still have tons more left. So I would definitely recommend those to people if they're looking for something to grow. We'll make our way up this way. This is the section of the garden where I went crazy with peppers and onions. These peppers are called Ozark Giant, and they're supposed to be a really big sweet pepper. And these onions, I can't tell you what they're called because I just saw a bag of onion starts at the Save-A-Lot and I picked them up. So generic Save-A-Lot red onion, we'll call those. A few of these peppers are starting to get blooms, so I'm excited because a couple times I wasn't sure if they were going to make it. We've had a really cold and really wet spring, early summer. You wouldn't believe it from today, because I'd say it's about 100 degrees out here today, no exaggeration. So as we come up this way, we've got Corbaceae peppers, and I think another name for these is maybe Joey Nardello or Joe Nardello's pepper. It's a long, skinny pepper. And some of these are getting some blooms too, so hopefully we have some luck. I've killed more plants than I can count, but hopefully with this many something lives. Speaking of killing plants, look at this poor little Carolina Reaper. The aphids got it. I planted it here when my dog accidentally sat on one of the Corbaceae peppers and broke it. Making our way up here, is my tomato area. At one point, all the tomatoes in these rows were mortgage lifters, which I grew because my husband is from Logan County, West Virginia, where the mortgage lifter originated. And then I came in here and interplanted just a few things. I think that's Omar's. I think that's called Omar's Lebanese tomato. And I planted some in here which are mystery tomatoes because I had them all on the railing of the deck when they were seedlings in those Jiffy starter cells. And a storm came while I was gone and knocked them all off, and they all got mixed up. So some of these are mysteries, and I suppose I won't know what they are until they start to fruit. These are my sunflowers. This is a mix of Titan and Mammoth sunflowers. I think that biggest one down there is actually a Mammoth sunflower. I just thought they would make a nice backdrop to the garden. So I planted all this, having lots of fun, and then I still had tons of seeds left. So my very nice husband came out probably last week and made me another little rectangle here in which I planted corn, which is, I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but this row of corn is starting to come up, intermingled with some grass, but there are some coming up. And that's apple melon. I couldn't do a straight row if it saved my life. Look at that. And down this way, this is all corn, corn, corn. Down here, this is some pumpkins. I can't remember the name of this. It's a hybrid. I believe I got it from Burpee. Maybe it's called First Class or First Prize or something. It's supposed to be big pumpkins, and hopefully they live. I've tried to grow pumpkins before, just from a old Halloween pumpkin that rotted in the yard, and I let it grow at the old house. And Phoebe, our pug, ate the whole thing, rind and all. Now these are kind of interesting. These are bush beans. Actually, they might be half runners. I'm not for sure exactly, but they're called Beefy Grex. I don't know if that's how you say that word, G-R-E-X. Bush bean. And it's this thing called Open Source Seed Initiative, where just trying to let people grow seeds that aren't patented. And so this seed comes with a little pledge on the package that if you know, that you can't patent it in any way. If you give it away to somebody else, you need to include the pledge and let people know, you know, that they can't patent or withhold this seed from people. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And I was interested that it supposedly tastes beefy. Found that kind of hard to believe about a bean, so I thought I would try it. Alright, now I'll go show you the raspberry plant. It's so bright out here, I don't know if you can see, but there is a storm coming. Alright, stay on task. Next I want to show you our raspberries. We got these as bare roots, and I never bought anything bare root because I'm brand new to gardening, but they all came up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and a couple of them already have little fruit growing on them, so I guess that would be a good sign. Alright, on to the front. I had to stop out front to show my biggest sunflower. This is probably a skyscraper, but it could be a Titan or an evening sun. They all kind of got mixed up out here, so I guess we'll find out when it blooms. And there's also onions and cabbage out here, and some peppers that I ran out of space for in the back. And oh, and my cucumbers I was talking about earlier coming up right there, if you can see them. And there's some more evening sun by the porch, and that's pretty much the garden tour. So thanks for watching. I forgot how much stuff I had. Okay, so here's some more of our potted plants, and some of these we had to guess on what they are. Question mark Arkansas Traveler. Because I'm not sure for sure what they are, since they all fell off the porch like I said earlier. Like this one just says mystery tomato. Here's some Carolina Reaper. That's supposed to be a super hot pepper. Another mystery tomato. Some lettuce. And more mystery there in the middle. Oh, almost forgot about this. That's a habanero pepper right there. And this is supposed to be red lettuce, but I think I might have killed it because it's kind of green and brown.
I hear bubbles.